The Fabulous 413 podcast is funded by the UMass 5 College Credit Union, dedicated to creating access to financial well-being for local people, businesses, and communities. Insured by NCUA, umass5.coop.
Hello, Green River Festival. I'm Khalees Smith.
And I'm Monty Belmonte.
And this is the Fabulous 413, a radio show that engages with the amazing folks, places, organizations, and things happening in the 4 counties of Western Mass.
And today is the first day of the Green River Festival in Greenfield. Let's give a cheer. Woo! You sound so good. And we are broadcasting live from the main stage.
Which feels a little weird because this is way more space than we are used to.
Absolutely. 3 days, though, of music, art, community, and convening right here in our beloved Franklin County.
And we'll be joined by 3 of the amazing artists performing today: Sunny War, Ruby Ibarra, and Swamp Dogg.
But lest you forget, today is also Juneteenth, a now federally recognized holiday, celebrating freedom for everyone. And we just won't talk about the fine print on that one, but happy Juneteenth to you all.
For those who don't know, the briefest of history lessons, although the Emancipation Proclamation and the 13th Amendment declared freedom for all of those in bondage in 1863, it was difficult to get that information to parts of the South where the Confederacy still held control.
Cue the Union Army, including the Massachusetts 54th and 5th Cavalry, arriving in Galveston, Texas on June 9th, 1865, to read those 2 documents. 1865, that's what I said, right?
June 19th, 1865.
Oh yeah, there we go, June 19th, 1865. I'm terrible with numbers. To read those 2 documents to the people of that town to announce that the slaves being held there were finally free. Texas was assumed to be the last holdout after the end of the Civil War, and with the Army enforcing the new amendments, slavery was no longer a legal practice anywhere in the nation. That deserves a round of applause too.
Yes. So in addition to these 3 days of amazing music, today we celebrate freedom for everyone. Cheers!
Woo! But here at the festival, we're going to start by bringing musical legacy onto the stage with us. This man has been making music of all genres for 60 plus years. He's worked with too many big names to count, and is one of those artists that is like the secret sauce to a track. His newest album, Swamp Dogg Contemplates the Afterlife, has come out today. So happy Juneteenth to him especially. It's album number 27 for Swamp Dogg.
And if that wasn't amazing
What
enough...
is it?
31.
31! There are 4 secret Swamp Dogg albums.
And if that wasn't amazing enough, he's got a cookbook out and a fantastic film where a running list of who's who in Southern California all come to his house to hang out with him, and that's just a glimpse of his talent and the sincerity in his craft. Because beyond his ringing tenor and heartfelt songwriting is an honesty that truly resonates with all of us and has for decades.
Later this evening, he will close out the back porch stage way over yonder there. Welcome here to the main stage.
I can't
and to
believe
the
we got
Fabulous
this.
413, Swamp Dogg.
Thank you. If you're searching for heaven, go on. Go on. If you're searching for heaven, go home. Go home. Somebody at your house knows all your faults and pain. Someone who thinks you're wonderful, even when you're borderline insane. When the pandemic hit you, they nursed you back to health. When you were overdrawn and in foreclosure, it kept you from killing yourself. If you searching for heaven, go home. children who think you're the greatest and always waiting for one of your hugs. You're out on the street using their collateral, thinking that you're paying for love. You're in the wrong places, counting on the wrong faces. Quit it, quit it, go home. That's enough, Lord. If you searching for heaven, go home. Go home. If you searching for heaven, go home. Go home. You know, sometimes we get out there in the street looking for something that we already got. We're just not utilizing it as we should, or even letting our mate know what we need, what we want, how we feel. You know, you just run around with little things on your mind like, oh, she ain't gonna do that, or he ain't gonna do that. And you don't know. You know, you're out there spending money. I mean, you just doing it, trying to take care of 2 or 3 things outside, and inside is going like kind of bare, because you're not bringing it home. You know, you could use that to pay that light bill, water bill, mortgage and shit. You know, so go to your mate and tell them what you want. Say, look, you know, I've been reading a lot of fantasy books and I've been seeing some dirty movies. Said, I want to indulge in some of that. And they just might fool you. Say, okay, I've been thinking about it, but I ain't know how to bring it up to you. Said, well, that's why I haven't been home these years. Just running in and out, and you know, and the kids are growing up, and they don't even know who I am. So, let's do it. Oh, searching. We're gonna keep searching. We gotta stop searching. Searching. Search. Take me home.
Give it up for Swamp Dog.
Oh my God, Swamp Dog!
Live from the main stage here at the Green River Festival 2026. Swamp Dog is the original D-O-double-G. If you didn't know that, took the name before the other D-O-double-G that you may.
Though they know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you ever
for sure.
worked with Snoop Dogg, Swamp Dogg?
No, I know him.
No, he knows him, though, he says. He's busy changing his music for the next song that he's getting prepared for. For all the listeners at home on the radio listening, we are live from the main stage of Green River Festival, and we've got the big audience out here coming to see Swamp Dog.
Proof that it's a real people and not AI. We appreciate that too. The movie about your pool getting cleaned, getting painted, makes it seem like there's a party in your house all of the time. Is that true?
The name of the documentary is Swamp Dog Gets His Pool Painted, and it is incredible.
Watch it. It's
Watch
amazing.
It's so good.
Can I push my cookbook also?
Oh
Yes.
yeah. No, that cookbook is
The
amazing.
name of the cookbook is also amazing.
If you can kill it, I can cook it. You know?
And it's good. Like, there's good recipes in it.
Yeah.
What's your first recommendation from the cookbook that you give people?
Tomato pudding.
You can, I guess you can kill tomatoes.
It's from Virginia. All my recipes came from my grandmother and aunts and so forth. Just watching them, there's nothing new really. Well, there's some things that you hadn't heard of, but they're not new. They made them up, you know, and I enjoyed them.
Swamp Dogg.
Yes.
In the documentary, we realize how close you are with two people that you lose in the course of that documentary. One of whom is the musical legend Guitar Shorty,
Right.
who plays a major part in it, and the other one is your wife, the love of your life.
Yeah, Yvonne.
The new album is a contemplation of the afterlife.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us, if there is an afterlife, what you're most looking forward to about seeing those two close compatriots again.
Well, first of all, I had to let people know that I wasn't contemplating suicide or none of that mess like that. And I just kind of, well, I've always had death on my mind about, you know, leaving things undone and all of that, and not giving the love to people who love you and just crazy about you, and you somewhere else. You know, just kind of take inventory of what you have. But as far as dying, I mean, you know, they like when you have problems, you go to a friend or something, and they say, just, you know, go with God, you know. Well, you know, God don't need me. You know,
we need you, Swamp Dogg.
He can walk by himself. He know what he's doing. So, you know, so I don't want to go. I'm trying to get at least 114.
Well,
we for it.
Swamp Dogg's 83. He's doing pretty good.
I'll be 84 next month.
Woo!
And and I hope to get to be so old and ugly that when you look at me, you just throw up. Lord have mercy, boy, put your face down.
The music will then write itself in the lines on your face.
You also worked with another legend. You mentioned COVID in the beginning of that first track on the new album, with the legend John Prine.
And
yeah.
Blackgrass came out on his label, too.
Yeah. Talk about that musical collaboration.
Oh, well, I met John in 1968 when I was at Atlantic Records, and he had gotten signed to Atlantic Records, and then he was assigned to me. I was A&R for black music. I don't know why they brought...
You were a record exec, not just a writer.
But they brought John over to me. You know, so, and I thought he was one of the greatest writers I'd ever heard, ever read. He was just great, you know. And he and I kept in touch over the years. And finally, we got a chance to work together. But we were supposed to go to Ireland and write some songs at his house in Ireland. But, you know, death took that away. But he was a great person. And I loved him. He was really genuine, you know, and so forth.
I think the same things that
Cut on in here, somebody.
resonates with folks about John Prine's music is the stuff that resonates with people about your music. Both of you are very genuine in both the lyrics and the way that you deliver them. There's something that just hits right about that when you hear it, no matter the genre. And you've done so many genres.
Yeah. I love all kind of music.
Exactly, it's all music.
And I had a big hit with Sam Stone. John wrote that. Matter of fact, that's what I heard when he came up to Atlantic Records. And now I did his Don't Bury Me. I put another kind of spin on it. But I like I'm not gonna ever do another album on Swamp Dogg that does not have at least one John Prine song in it.
That's a good promise.
A lot of John Prine fans in the audience.
That's my buddy.
All right, well, before we hear your last song, this gentleman over here is a huge star in Swamp Dogg, gets his pool painted.
Mr. Moogstar.
Mr. Moogstar.
And the monkey!
And his gorgeous monkey. I bet you he'll give you a hug later if you ask one. But who are your other two band members before we hear your last song? Who else is here playing with you?
Oh,
Introduce these folks.
This Wolf. He's
Wolf?
on guitar. And I don't know what now. We've known each other
Casey?
for 20 years.
Crazy.
Crazy Tone. And I keep forgetting his name when we're out in public.
Uh-oh, and your page is just
That's
switched.
all right.
We'll get you back on track.
Yeah, pretend
Swamp
you didn't
Dog.
see that.
Can vouch for that. The same thing happened when I saw Swamp Dog at Big Ears.
That his pages blew away or that he couldn't remember his guitar
That
player's
he couldn't
name?
remember the guitar player's name.
I thought it was shtick that he couldn't remember my name over and over again, and I'm
Nope.
terrible with names, but I'm glad to know that it's all of us that need to collectively work together to wear name tags at all times. I would like to advocate
Just make it easy for everyone.
all the time name tags. But one name that hopefully you will never forget and that you will also go witness once again later this evening
Closing
is
out the back porch stage.
Swamp Dog. Let's hear another one from Swamp Dog and the Fabulous 413 on NEPM.
Thank you. Let me tell you about a lady I know. They got a rumor going round. They say she got something so doggone good it'll make a fish walk on the ground. There's a mess up under that dress. There's a mess up under that dress. The one who gets it is really blessed, 'cause there's a mess up under that dress. She went to see the preacher man. He says a shame and a sin. They say you got something good enough to hold a meeting in. There's a mess up under that dress. There's a mess up under that dress. You got to be the best, 'cause there's a mess up under that dress. Now she went to see a doctor to put an appointment in. He said, everybody wants what you got. Come on in here and give it to me again. There's a mess up under that dress. There's a mess up under that dress. I can't speak for the rest, but there's a mess up under that dress. Hit me. Give me some more. She went walking past the undertaker, sitting there holding his head. He said, don't come in, you're bad for business. We're gonna raise today. Oh. There's a mess up under that dress. There's a mess up under that dress. I can't stand the chance. But there's a mess up under that dress. One more time and hit it for me. Mess up under that dress. There's a mess up under that dress. I can't speak for the rest, but there's a mess under that dress. Mess up under that dress. Let's take this girl home. Mess up under that dress. Whoever gets it is truly blessed. Mess up under that dress.
Swamp Dogg's
Oh my
new
God.
album, Swamp Dogg Contemplates the Afterlife, is in stores right now. It's an amazing album. Thank
Might be
you
over
so
at the
much for
merch
coming
check,
here
too,
today,
just
Swamp
saying.
Dogg.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
The Fabulous 413 podcast is funded by Berkshire Choral International, performing British Mavericks, choral orchestral works by Britton and Smith, June 27th at the UMass Fine Arts Center, berkshirechoral.org. The Fabulous 413 podcast is funded by Visiting Angels West Springfield, providing home care for seniors and veterans in Hampden County, including Pocket RN, a virtual Medicare-approved dementia care program. visitingangels.com/West Springfield.
Welcome to this very special Juneteenth edition of the Fabulous 413, live from the main stage here at the Green River Festival. Audience, let's have, this is your role again. This
There
is
we
the
go.
part where you clap. Our next guest was one of the very first artists that we ever had on this show back in its baby beginnings, a whole 780 episodes ago in 2023. In the time since, she's put out another album, Armageddon in a Summer Dress, which is what I'll be wearing tomorrow here at the Fabulous 413. Which at the Green River Festival, which continues to showcase her poignant lyrics, deft finger-picking, and a voice that, though soft, brings a heft with it to each song that she makes.
Not to mention featuring a wide array of guest artists on those tracks and with whom she's toured over the years, including Allison Russell, Valerie June, Jim James, David Rawlings, and others, while keeping her punk origins well within her acoustic guitar and verses. Welcome back to the Fabulous 413, Sunny War.
Y'all start over.
You can do whatever you want, Sunny War. We tune
It just
because
sounds sweet.
we care.
It just still sounds weird. Swimming in a fishbowl in the world that we call life. Really wanna feel whole. Never have, but soon I might. Your soul shines like gold. You've got a smile that I like. Can I sit with you? Can I sit with you? The wind, it blows me down. Getting no takes all day. Troubles that I found make the others seem thrown away. But when you're around, I keep all the hellhounds at bay. Can I sit with you? Can I sit with you? Your words fall like rain onto the fire in my mind. Your eyes make me insane. You're different than the other kind. I wanna know your name. Share a moment of our time. Can I sit with you? Can I
Sunny War, live from the main stage at the Green River Festival on the fabulous 413 on 88.5 NEPM.
Pretty.
Thank you so much.
When I got to talk to you back in 2023, you mentioned how much you hate touring because it's very stressful. But in the intervening years, has it gotten easier for you touring all the time?
No. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
I always wonder when people are touring, like, do you know where you are on any given day? Like, does it feel like a sense of disorientation because you're constantly moving from place to place and yet trying to connect with different audiences in different places and yet kind of disoriented without an anchor?
Well, I don't pay attention to that much.
Just get out there and play.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's the important bit.
Yeah.
That said, your new album, or your album from last year, I can speak words. Your album from last year kind of returns to something a little bit more solo oriented instead of having like full band like I've seen on a couple of other albums. What is easier for you? Is it easier for you performing these songs by yourself out, or is it easier, and do you like better being with a band when you get a chance to work with them?
I think I'd rather have a band, cause I want to hear like keyboards and stuff.
You knew you wanted to do music early on, right?
Huh?
You knew you wanted to do music on the earlier side and kind of like got
went to
involved
jazz school.
in punk rock and forms of music that people who just heard that song may not associate you with. So
I wanted to be just a guitar player in a band, and I wanted to play a Gibson, and I wanted to be like Angus Young or something.
yeah. I always think of like, you know, John Darnielle and the Mountain Goats. It's very acoustic and very folky sounding, but if you talk to John Darnielle about what kind of music he likes, it's like hardcore metal. So square that circle for me as somebody who like loves like Angus Young and punk and metal, and then when it comes time to make your own music, why it doesn't come out like that always.
I couldn't afford an electric guitar when
The
I
medium
started.
is the message sometimes.
Look, like the practicality of how you make your thing is really important, actually.
And you used an acoustic guitar for a lot of busking and things early on as
Yeah.
well, and kind of made your way doing busking. What was that experience? How formative was that to what you now do when you're playing big festivals like this one?
It's like the same as busking, except I don't get tips.
Everybody, you heard that,
Throw
right?
money. No,
I'm gonna put my hat out there, and you can all give Sunny Ward some tips so she'll feel like she's busking again.
Do you get to busk when you have some downtime, or are you too recognized where you're at?
I can busk anywhere. Yeah.
Word.
No one cares. Yeah. But I don't. I guess I don't think. I think I got too soft or something, because I think like I used to project when I don't know if I could even play like, because I would play harder and I would project, and I've been smoking for like 20 years, so I don't think I could do it.
So kids, what did we learn today from Sunny War?
No
Yes?
smoking.
Don't smoke. Yes, that's correct. That's
Train
correct.
your lungs, as Sean Bilson says.
Or smoke a lot and sound like Tom Waits.
Yeah.
That's another option. When you're do you know other artists that are performing at this festival?
Trey Byrne,
Yeah,
at least.
Trey, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And that's it, I think.
So then do you get excited as a fan too to be like, I can't miss this set? Like we'll be running around after the show's over to try to see as
much
many
stuff
people
as
as
we
we
can.
possibly can.
Yeah. I can't miss Trey Burt's set.
Which is right after our show over on the back porch stage, we're just gonna say.
Yeah.
And he's done a song with you on one of your albums too, right? Or a couple.
We're starting a band called Smooth Harrison.
Smooth
right.
Harrison?
Yes.
I like that.
It's if George Harrison was funky.
I love this name.
That is a fantastic pitch.
If I knew that our director wouldn't get upset, I would ask you to say the name of your high school band, but I think the public radio audience would not like
What
us to
is
say that.
that?
Yeah, so we could say it, but we probably shouldn't. Well,
That's not a cuss word.
it's not a cuss word, but it's one we'll tell you later.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Tony Dunn and the staff at NEPM.
We'll tell you at 4 p.m.
Yes, at exactly 4 p.m. when we're off the air. If I forget to say it, yell at me, and we will yell it from the stage.
But in the meantime, we're going to hear another song from the amazing Sunny War, who takes the back porch stage at 5:45.
Just sounds weird. Red, white, and blue, they are coming for you. From sea to shining sea, Jesus and democracy be running our world like a business, leaving our earth barren and sick, doing it all for a dollar, killing our world and dying with it. Red, white, and blue, they will get you too. From sea to shining sea, Jesus and democracy. Just cover your ears and close your eyes. Humble yourself with little white lies. Trading those tears for apple pies. Why hold up the falling skies? Red, white, and blue.
Sunny War on the Fabulous 413, being fabulous herself. Oh my God, thank you so much.
I think the audience was really digging that finger-picking style that you were doing at the end there. Can you... Oh. But can you explain a little bit your style when you're doing it like that? What do you call it, or how do you describe it?
I call it crab claw picking because it's like a fake banjo style.
Because if you see a banjo player do it, but you don't see a ton of guitar players doing it that way, right? Not Angus Young doesn't play like that.
But
It's the Sunny War style.
It
That's
is
what
indeed.
somebody from the audience has yelled at.
Indeed, yeah, it's totally true. All right.
Well, Sunny War is going to be playing at the back porch stage this evening at 5:45. We're so lucky to bring these artists that you might not always remember to go see at those other stages onto this main stage at the Green River Festival. So let's give another big round of applause. Should we do it? Yeah? Another big round of applause for Sunny War.
Thank you so much.
The Fabulous 413 podcast is funded by Eastworks, a 500,000 square feet dedicated to artists, entrepreneurs, and nonprofits where community happens. Learn more at eastworks.com. The Fabulous 413 podcast is funded by Northeast Solar in Hatfield, offering personalized solar energy solutions and ongoing customer care, proudly serving communities throughout the Pioneer Valley. Northeast-solar.com.
Nonprofit radio, y'all. Our next guest, live from the Sundial Audio main stage at the Green River Festival at the Franklin County Fairgrounds, is a biochemical and microbiology major who formerly worked on DNA samples and PCR tests. Her company even did research towards a COVID vaccine, which is part of the reason we can all still be here at this festival with one another once again.
But what was really in her DNA was music. Her new company is a Bay Area-based independent record label called Bolo Music Group, whose goal is to create a community of artists supporting artists, especially Filipino-American artists like herself. She raps about the immigrant experience in her native Tagalog, Bisaya, as well as in English.
Last year, she was the NPR Tiny Desk Contest winner and brought with her to her victory celebration someone who is no stranger to the 413 Filipina rock goddess from the Fairy Queendom at the Institute for Musical Arts in Goshen. And back here on the stage, if you can see her, the legendary Fanny guitarist June Millington.
Who will be playing with them later today. We'll talk to her a little bit, maybe too. But please welcome to the Green River Festival and to the fabulous 413, Ruby Ibarra.
Felt the sun, then it kissed my skin. I thought I won. I braved the light and faced the dawn. Who have you become? Do you think you won?
Greenfield, can we put those hands together like this? Come on, y'all. Hey. I like how that sounds. Nakatitig sila sa akin, isang bolo sa kamay. Sa trono kumakain, sa gilid ko mga patay. Ako ang bakunawa, sa gubat naghintay. Yung inang kalikasan, ako ang hari at inay. Ako ay hinahanap, na parang diamante. Pilipina na babae, hindi talaga militante. Ako ang bakunawa, nakatira sa dilim. Akala mo nakatago, pansinin sa salamin.
Sabay na natin harapin, hindi mo ba
I was born with two
napapansin?
tongues, so I carry two guns. Sharper than a bally song blade in the sun. Stars in the sun, cause the moon phase one. Got a rhythm like a monsoon. Baggy with the drum, sa loob ng chan. Revolution that we won. Mano po sa manang ko, batala babaylan. The fire in my lungs, katapang since 91. I'm Gabriela Nieves and Maria, combine it to one. I've been blue like the ocean, we outgrew, we knew. Point of view like a red till I'm white, that's the blue. Blue like the moon, like their eyes and the bruises. Howl at the moon, watch it bloom when I rule this. Brown like the bamboo roots that we grew with. Brown like the womb, the cocoon of the movement. Bound to my doom, cause it looms like this tune. Shoot you down like the moon, where the crown of resume. Bakunawa, lumuhod kayo dyan. Hoy, 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 ako ang bakunawa. Ako ang bakunawa, lumuhod kayo dyan. Hoy, 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 ako ang bakunawa. Ako ang bakunawa, lumuhod kayo dyan. Hoy, 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 ako ang bakunawa. Ako ang bakunawa, lumuhod kayo dyan.
Can I break this cycle? I was told as truth. Rewrite my story and unlearn my youth. Thought I was these things that I know I'm not. So I prayed to the moon, but the prayer was cut. I learned their language to arm my words, protect my story. So I said it first. If I don't know me, what is my past? If I don't know me, what is my past? Tell me what is freedom, tell me what's your name. Do you know your story? Why do you feel that pain? I carry on these shoulders all the weight from the rain. Far from the bamboo, wash away the shame. I got that earth speak this breath. I said I'm moving mountains when I speak my breath. So let me reach my home, let me seek my home, let me speak my home, let me speak, let me speak.
I've been fearing darkness, not knowing I had to face the ones within, letting the sun touch my skin in hopes that I'd win, hands etched with sorrows deeper than the ocean's depths, history rooted in my people's death, this breath been enveloped, consumed, swallowed whole, on nights where one moon seems fleeting so, even 7 moons don't illuminate like my soul, my rage, spoon feeder, moon eater, truth keeper. Naabay kahadlukan wala diri, Bisaya ni, ang dila hait kaayo tanawan ni, kikaon ang bulan revolution in me. Naana ang bakunawa, rebirth in your moon. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Green River Festival.
Ruby Ibarra.
Oh, hell yeah.
Playing 5:45 on the Dean's Bean stage down there, playing on the main stage with us for the fabulous 413 on 88.5 NEPM right now.
You write verses in 3 languages. Which is the easiest cadence for you? Which is the one that comes easiest for you, and why?
It's still, so English is my primary language, so that's very much the easiest, but I would say whenever I do get to infuse Tagalog, Bisaya, Waray-Waray, those are different languages from the Philippines, that's when I get to be a little bit more creative. I tell people all the time, these languages that we have in the Philippines, a lot of it are usually based on a lot of consonant sounds, so it does come off as very percussion and rhythmic. So I get to explore a lot of the multisyllabic words in there and get very nerdy when it comes to the technical aspect of songwriting.
Well, we just heard some of that right now. Would you be willing to give us a glimpse into what it translates to into English, what you were saying there? Or does that ruin the magic? Because I felt the magic even though I didn't understand the language.
I think oftentimes though, just like any language, there's certain feelings or part of the context that does get lost when you just translate it like equally into another language. There's a lot of words that also don't have a direct translation to English. They're very specific in the Philippines. Like we have very specific words like when it comes to like body parts and stuff. Probably shouldn't share that on the stage.
It'd be
But yeah,
sounding
so
like
sometimes
Sunny
I get
Ward's
very
high
odd.
school band, but that's something, a little teaser for you at 4 o'clock, yes. But it makes perfect sense. Like we're with you, even if we don't speak the language, we feel whatever it is you're putting out there. And then when you switch over into English and we do understand, we were like, we got it.
Talk about doing hip-hop with live band, because it's different than doing it with pure samples or doing it in electronic fit. Like, it gives a different feel.
Yep.
Why did you want to have an actual band behind you to bring this music forward?
I mean, you guys hear how amazing they are, right? Yeah. As much
Not
as
everybody feels that, though. Like, so, yeah.
as much as hip hop is very much rooted historically with, the DJ and the MC, that kind of format, there also has been a lot of acts from decades ago, like the Roots, who have influenced us greatly, or even rock and rap fusion, like Rage Against the Machine, where they bring the melodies together with the hard-hitting flows and the bars. And for me, it's another way for us to express and tell the story, especially on stage. I think we're able to bring it to a different level of dynamics and engage with the crowd in a new and fun way with the full band. And as y'all will see with our set later on at 5:45 at the Dean Bean stage, we have an amazing drummer, bass player. This one here, she plays all the instruments in our band. She plays everything. And Anna, of course, amazing guitarist, and Charito, our amazing vocalist and singer in the band. I'm just so grateful to be able to go on tour with them and bring them to festivals like this because we get to showcase, their amazing musicality and their expertise, but also infuse Filipino culture and storytelling in our music as well.
Well, I want to make sure we get one more song in before we run out of time. And if we have enough time, we'll bring in one more special guest that was a huge part of your win for the Tiny Desk concert. Melted my heart when I saw our local hero on that Tiny Desk clip when you were there as the winners. But let's hear one more from Ruby Ibarra on the Fabulous 413, the main stage live from Green River Festival.
Off the plane, didn't stop all the pain. My father's still in debt and we've been struggling to pay for a bedroom up on Meekland Ave. Reach for just meet and have hands tied against the odds. How you gonna even that? People from the slums once, now living the humdrum. Mama from the barrio, so we dreaming we can stunt once. Mama, I know it's gonna be fine wherever we go, cause we know your racist goal to dream and be a hero was an ego to an eagle. I free flow and I speak though. My pipe dreams from people, my skin so Filipino. Oftentimes my pride is satisfied in high tides. Day we broke the ocean was the day you learn to nosedive. Closed eyes, fingerprint ink with the most dye. Those times mama never blink, say the oath twice. I said mama we gon' make it there someday. I said mama we gon' make it there someday. I said mama we gon' make it there someday. I said mama we gon' make it there someday. I said mama we gon' make it here. I said mama we gon' make it here. I said, mama, we gon' make it here. I said, mama, we gon' make it here. What's a freestyle to me? I've been doing this as a 6-year-old, thinking on my own 2 feet. Survival, pick and go, pick a role. You can be the swimmer or a sunken soul. I was a 6-year-old without a father figure role. No silver spoons or dinner rolls. So will you fold or will you go? Pretend to sing like Figaro. My people still invisible. When you the spitting image of a person that you hate. Makes sense, I'm spitting images of dawn that never breaks. Nirvana never waits. I was a pawn of bitter fate. The spawn from inner hate. I never wanted to be great. I study my mother, wonder how she holds his family. That minimum salary stretched as much as it could be. Stress but keeps it from me. I'm just trying to fit and see. I crave for that acceptance. I can validate my sanity. I wrestle with affirmations, settle for masking faces. After all, the stolen lands are always greener places. I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, Greenfield, we gon' make it here. I said, Greenfield, we gon' make it here. I said, Greenfield, we gon' make it here. I said, mama, we gon' make it here. At school, reduced lunches when my mama skipped her lunchtime. 9 to 5, minimum wage. She at the bus line. Here I am, filling the page, waiting to rush rhymes till I'm nearing the day. I'm getting cosign, snare rolls and punchlines to payrolls and punch time. We take shows like crunch time. We brave those like front line. My life on these lines, cause we never had lifelines. So these days, I'm scared of what might go through my mind. Flow like Rizal and I'm writing like Cagadorn mixed with Dawn. But ballin' now watches the page more. Say my name, it takes born. Time to make your face form in ways you never made. Born from another place, thorns couldn't break away. Am I just a breakaway? Being center stage, off the page, or will I fade away? Never been the type to say, scared what I have to face. All I ever knew was being me, so all I ever need to say is, I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it here someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it here someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it here someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it here someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it there someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it here someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it here someday. I said, mama, we gon' make it here someday. Look at us, mama, yeah, we made it here too. Day.
Woo!
Ruby Ibarra playing at the Dean's Bean stage at 5:45 at the Green River Festival here tonight. We've only got 1 minute left, but I want to bring out the special guests who will be performing with them tonight. The rock and roll legend from the band Fanny, who has been mentoring women in music for decades at the Institute for Musical Arts in Goshen. None other than June Millington, chronicled in the PBS documentary Fanny, The Right to Rock. A crime she's not already in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but we're gonna keep working on it.
We'll work on it.
We're working on it.
The nerdiest shout out, but remember that Filipinos are one of the oldest non-European immigrant groups in America on this Juneteenth day, with Manila Town being incorporated in 1790. So, like, remember, they've been here longer than a lot of folks.
A huge thanks to our team here at the Fabulous 413, Bart Rankin, Ayu Suryawan, Lex Edwards, Jenna Corris, and John Sanders, and everyone at the Green River Festival. And thank you all for listening and being here live at the Green River Festival with us. We'll see you next week on the Fabulous 413.